Start spreading the news. I'm leaving today. I want to be a part of it. New York, New York. Welcome to the Identity Crisis Project and what is a raw and unfiltered look into the mind of the creator, which is me, Tim. Thank you. This is kind of just a why. This video is all about the why behind the channel, why it exists, why do I continue, and it all deals in centers in personal growth and personal betterment. This channel is really for me. I hope it inspires somebody to maybe take the uncomfortable steps to build a new skill, to let a part of themselves out into the world so it can be shared, that it's okay to be different and unique and not maybe talk or look like other people. Like, being unique and being yourself is something that is so important. Individuality is so important to me. It always has. I've always stood out without trying. It's my essence. And so this channel is really a celebration of that. I hope that's pretty clear. And I love vlogging. I love sharing my personality because it's something that I tried to hide for most of my life. I was an extreme introvert. I was afraid to let anybody in. So I withheld. I kept my cards close. Nobody knew much about me because I was fearful that they would judge me. I was fearful that they would reject me. And so I never let anybody really into my creative space. Now, I did have friends and that sort of thing, but I just really struggled in making friends and connecting with people because I did hold back so much. And I knew that was a problem, and I knew that's how I didn't want to live my life. So and these will be topics for other videos, but I worked and worked and worked to get to where I am now, which is some level of comfortability in front of the camera, in front of other people. And that was important for me. That was something that I wanted for myself, is that freedom to just be me in any situation, in any context. And it has been a lifelong process. But that's what this channel celebrates, is that individuality and sharing it, and hopefully inspiring you and motivating you to want that for yourself and go out and grab it for yourself. I think it's obviously something that's so important, and it has brought me so much gratitude and fulfillment in just recording and sharing these videos, because up until 3 years ago, 2018, I didn't have any social media accounts. I loved YouTube. I loved YouTubers, vloggers, because I wanted to be one of them. I wanted to be able to share my creativity and my humor and just who I am. I thought that was so cool. I've always loved reality TV because of that, even though I know it's scripted and it's not really real, but I love the idea of just being authentic and being yourself and just owning it and not apologizing for it. That just spoke so strongly to me. I always loved individuals with bold personalities, whether I liked them or not. It didn't matter. I really respected how they stood up for themselves and just owned it. So that was really important. And so I think, in spite of the channel's views, that's not what this is about. This is about growth. This is about evolving. And this is about raising the bar for myself. Because 3 years ago, I could have never envisioned me sitting here talking to you and sharing this with the world. The most distant thought in my mind was this, but I knew that at some point I would get to here, because it was locked in my head. Like, I could envision it, but the physicality of it was so, there was such a barrier there. I felt so resistant to it physically. And there are things that I did from a physiological standpoint to kind of balance things. But it was a lot of work. And when I say work, it was putting in the reps to record videos. It was figuring out what's causing this kind of social anxiety to cause this introversion. And it's just continuing with it. Like the physicality and energy that it takes to pursue all that when you're in school, when you're trying to find a job, when you're in a job that's very demanding. I am a lawyer on top of it. Like, that's what I chose to do. Like, what do introverts do? They want to stay behind a book. So I was an electrical engineer. Books, read. I was able to hide out books all the time, always studying. Never had time to go out, never had time to have friends and that sort of thing. So engineering, MBA, law school, then let's be a lawyer. It's all very closed off, siloed existence. And so there's not a lot of sharing of one's personality or unique traits. Now, let me back up and say I am a transactional lawyer. I'm not a litigator. So I am stuck in an office all day, behind a computer, just toiling away behind a computer all day, typing. So it's a perfect place for me to hang out and hide out from people if I wanted to. And another video will center around that, but I didn't want that existence. I just could not believe that that's what my life would be resigned to. So I took, within the last 3-4 years, really since 2018, steps forward to get out from behind the computer, to get comfortable in my own skin, and start sharing my personality, my energy, and my enthusiasm with everybody, regardless of how people might perceive it, judge it, evaluate it, study it, break it down, tear it down, analyze it. I don't care. There's no more time for caring. There's only time for doing. And that's what I'm doing right now. So I hope that this gives you a little bit of insight into who I am, what I'm about, and why this channel exists. And I'm so excited. Like, I'm just barely scratching the surface. I love vlogging. I'm only going to get better at it. And I hope to do more of these type of videos, a little bit more insightful, a little bit more like touchy-feely. What's going on with him? Why is he doing this? Where's he come from? What has he gone through to get to now? So that's exciting for me to share with you. And look, there is nothing holding you back except yourself. Same for me. So onward and upward we go. See you on the next video. Peace.